I think I'm finally in the place where I'm gonna slowly start transitioning out of hair content. 5 to 10 grand worth of products right here that I'm giving away. I just don't think I like the influencer space like that. I was just sitting there. I'm going home in my bed. You're probably like, Brittany, why are you sitting on the floor? I never leave the house anyway, so might as well switch up the areas that I film in. If it ain't your will, I don't want it. If it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, I don't want it. Does it make sense of what I've been through? I know your promises always come through. Hey guys, what's up? Cabinets are never closed. But welcome to weeks 20 and 21 of my weight loss series. Cannot believe we are entering month 6 at this point. Last vlog was kind of crazy. I was kind of all over the place emotionally, but I think we've kind of simmered and settled down, and I'm ready to really lock back in. I'm telling y'all, the next few episodes of this, we're gonna end this weight loss journey. I say another 3 or 4 of these and we're done. I'm done. Let me clarify, I'm done. So I'm actually gonna be cooking all day today. I just got back in town. I was out of town for Mother's Day. I got back yesterday and I did nothing. Travel days are so exhausting for me, but I have nothing to eat, so we have to cook. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm making for lunch, and then I'm not gonna film what I'm making for dinner, but I will show y'all the final product. I just have so much to do, and it is wash day week. So that's also something. We're gonna redo these mini twists. That will be another video. Let's get into it. So today for lunch, I'm gonna be making some buffalo chicken dip, and we're gonna be trying to make some cottage cheese flatbread to like dip it in or make like a wrap or something. I don't know. Basically, I was gonna just use cucumbers for the dip, like, you know, for like the chips, but they are old and I had thrown away today because I've been gone forever. We're gonna attempt to make this. Hopefully it turns out well. And I also got my new walking pad, so we'll set that up as well. Got a couple PR for y'all, and we're just gonna have a pretty chill day today.
Baptized in Christ, he saved my life. He sacrificed his own for mine. So I'm diligent and obedient, or at least I try. I wish I had a dime for the times I've been criticized. They love to hate, I don't care what they say. Laugh while I listen, staying in my lane with the Lord. I'm in the spirit. Never mind, I'm thinking twice, I'm on a rise, yeah. While everybody else getting up to no good, I'll be praising you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. I'll be serving you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. I'm a praise light. Yeah, I'm a serve light.
Alright guys, so we have our buffalo chicken flatbread. The cottage cheese flatbread actually turned out pretty okay. I did accidentally break the slice, but I'm just gonna roll it like this. Ooh. And the buffalo chicken dip, definitely should have blended that cottage cheese. I usually make it with cream cheese, but I forgot to buy some, and so I just put cottage cheese. But that's actually pretty fire. Wow. The flatbread itself, it's not that bad. You definitely can't taste the cottage cheese. In fact, I just really taste the Parmesan cheese out of anything. And the buffalo chicken dip is fire. I mean, I made it before. But yeah, that's really good. I'm proud of myself. If you hate cottage cheese, you would actually like this. You don't taste it at all. I kind of ate.
Don't you know I'm a homebody? Don't leave my home for nobody. Bible studies over parties, any day, anyway. Wishing love and light to friends of mine who have faded away. Hoping they find happiness, hope they find their way, yeah. To life, to Christ, rely on the Most High. Yeah, it's nothing but love. I get it from above, and while everybody else getting up to no good, I'll be praising you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you,
Okay guys, I'm so happy. I got my walking pad. I love this one 10,000 more times than my old one. First of all, it's a lot smaller, so it's easier to maneuver and it doesn't take up as much space. My old one was way heavier. Also on my old one, I originally bought it because it had that bar that you could lift up and lock in place to be able to put your phone on and chill, because I didn't know I was going to be using it. Now that I have my standing desk here, I never used the bar and it just made it clunkier and bigger. Also, this one has a longer power cord, which gives me a little bit more versatility as to where I can put it in my apartment. I put it in the same place for now, but I might switch it up. And I also like how this one, you can store the remote on the actual treadmill, because I literally was losing that remote all the time. It'd be in between my couch cushions, in my bedroom. I don't even know why. One thing I did notice was the speed I typically walk on is like 3.6, but this one on 3.6, it's like way faster. Like I almost could jog. So I definitely think the old one might have been calibrated wrong because of the belt messing up. Like honestly, 2.8 feels like what 3.6 used to feel like, which is crazy. Let me show y'all my PR. I took everything out of the boxes. So I got some PR from Pacifica. I got some body oil and a vanilla butter hydrating body stick. I already got these from Pacifica, so these will go in the giveaway pile. I'm still doing the giveaway. I'm working on it. It's just I have a lot of stuff, so it takes time, but it's still something I am going to be doing, you guys. I've been getting a few questions about that. Then I got this Comfort Mist calming spray. And then I got this body spray. Then as far as hair, we got some PR from Not Your Mother's, which is crazy because I have almost bought this line twice to review, but I just never did. I just always felt like another line took priority, so I'm glad they sent me PR. They just sent me the shampoo and the conditioner, but I did get a double package from them. It was probably just a mistake on their team's end, so I'm just going to give away the extra shampoo and conditioner. Then I have some makeup from Nude Stick. I thought this was NYX at first because their packaging and marketing is very similar, but it's a makeup brand called Nude Stick. And I got blush. I probably will give this away because I'm not going to wear that color. Then I got a lip butter. I'm going to keep this in my purse because I've been looking for just like a regular lip balm. And then I got this matte eye color. Then I got another lash serum from the Grand Lash. I have like 10 of these, so I will be definitely giving this one away. And then, kind of mad about this PR, but not because of the brand. I got some Tatcha skincare. And if y'all know anything about Tatcha, Tatcha is very expensive skincare, very luxury brand. And the reason I'm mad is because they gave me the dewy skin cream. And then I think my last vlog or maybe the vlog before, I went and I bought this. This was like 90 bucks. I got the full size. This is the smaller size, but it's so good, so I don't regret the purchase. I just wish I would have known I was getting PR because I wouldn't have bought it. So I'm definitely keeping this because I'm actually like well into the first container that I bought, so I know I'm gonna need this soon. And then finally, I got some perfumes from Henry Rose. Never heard of this brand before. Actually, I'm curious, so I'm gonna look up how expensive these perfumes are, because sometimes I be getting PR and I don't realize how expensive or how affordable the stuff is. I feel like it's important to at least look up their, oh yeah. So these are like 120 bucks. Oh, okay, well. So they sent me their Windows Down scent and they sent me their Dave scent. So we're gonna try both of them. I'm actually really happy. I've been getting a little bit more PR lately from fragrance brands, which is great because I've been really trying to build up my fragrances. I've gotten like 6 or 7 so far in the past 2 or 3 months. So this is the Dave scent. Oh wow, that's really nice. It smells like vanilla. Then this is the Windows Down. Okay, I definitely like the other one more, but this one smells really good as well. Has more of a woodier scent. Also, got some bad news. So that cottage cheese flatbread, yeah, we're not gonna be able to eat that because after I ate it, about 20 minutes later, my stomach started hurting. I started getting nauseous. My stomach like literally blew up 3 times the size that it was before I ate. I had to like lay down. It was just bad. I think that's just too much dairy for me because think about it, that entire flatbread was a cup of cottage cheese and I had a third of it, so I had a third a cup of cottage cheese plus a little bit of the cottage cheese that was in the buffalo chicken dip. And I was trying to figure out why my stomach was reacting this way because I eat cottage cheese all the time. Y'all see me mix a couple of tablespoons into my eggs, but I think that's the thing. Like, I don't usually eat it in this amount. I wouldn't say I'm like lactose intolerant where I can't eat any dairy. I can eat ice cream and all other type of stuff and it won't do this, but usually when I have a large amount of dairy, especially cheese, like if I had queso, this is how my stomach would feel. So I do think it's just, we're just gonna cut that out. That's basically it for today. I will catch up with y'all later. Hey guys, it is Sunday. I just got out of church and my friend wanted to grab brunch. So that's what we're about to do. Honestly, I feel great with the way I'm eating. My body's been feeling really good lately the past couple of days. So I think it's totally fine for me to go out to eat. I'm gonna show y'all what I eat, of course. And I actually get to eat a little bit more today because I was behind on my calories yesterday. So I think I should be able to order what I want and it not be a big deal. By the way, y'all, I'm looking so skinny. This is crazy. I'm doing something new, a new workout, and I'm going to show y'all tomorrow. Like, I'm going to take y'all with me to the gym because I think it's really going to transform my core, which is like the only reason I'm still on this weight loss journey. But let's go eat. I'm hungry. This looks talking. Y'all, this food looks so good. It's not awkward. Like, I mean, they used to it now. I mean, they don't care. They see me just any type of way. They see me when I first wake up, my bonnet, all that, so they don't care. She's scared to pose. She's scared to start content creation because she thinks people are going to look at her in public. And in reality, nobody cares. But me, you don't have to talk. That kind of does make it a little bit awkward if you're new. That's cool. Hey guys, I am back from brunch. You're probably like, Brittany, why are you sitting on the floor? Well, why not? Life's too short. I never leave the house anyway, so might as well switch up the areas that I film in. But y'all see my little box that I use whenever I cook stuff for you guys? But okay, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. You know, in every one of these vlogs, there's always a section where I talk about how I'm feeling and talk about things I'm gonna change. I'm always changing something, but I kind of want to give y'all a backstory and breakdown before I show you guys my workout tomorrow because I want you to truly understand what I'm doing. But I have a couple of PR, so I'm gonna go ahead and open these up really quick. By the way, brunch was actually really good. I only ate half of my food. I brought the rest home and I'll eat that here for dinner and maybe something else. So, ooh, got a PR package from Amika. I did a review for them a couple of months ago. And their stuff was okay. I do think it's pretty pricey. I wouldn't personally invest in it just because of the cost. I just think I don't get the results I want for the price. But I did not try this line. This is their Forget Frizz line. So it's a hydrating anti-frizz treatment. Probably will be a giveaway. And then we have the shampoo and conditioner from this line. Honestly, this might be a giveaway. This looks like, respectfully, something that girls with straighter hair would use. Look, you can see on the box. Look how they're styling their hair. I appreciate brands that send me PR, even though a lot of the hair stuff I get nowadays is stuff I can't use. It's like for straight hair, which is weird because, I don't know, maybe because I reviewed too many natural hair brands, so the ones that know I would try their products are scared. Can't say I blame them because I'd be harsh, but I'll be honest. And when I like something, I make sure to tell y'all I like it and put y'all on and I hype it up and y'all see me use it again and again and again. But when I don't like something, I don't sugarcoat it. And by the way, my products are the best products in the world. And that's how I should feel because I made them. It's my line. I'm biased. But I also think there are other lines that are just as great, that are more expensive, that are less expensive. And I've made sure to share that with you guys. So then we have PR from Haru Wonder. It looks like it's a Korean brand, probably skincare. Let's see. So we have a Black Rice Ceramide Barrier Moisturizing Cream. We have a retinol serum for beginners. What does retinol do? Isn't it something that's like anti-aging? I don't know. Y'all comment, what's retinol for? I feel like I know, but I just am not thinking of it right now. And then we have a Black Rice toner. I have too much skincare. I most likely won't use any of this. My skin, y'all ask me all the time my skincare, and I have skincare videos, but I personally don't have any problems with my skin. Like, I don't, you know, struggle with acne. I break out every now and again, I'm human, but I don't struggle with acne. I don't struggle with really a lot of dark marks or anything like that. I don't struggle with, you know, oiliness. My only really issue with my skin is that it's just dry. So any skincare products that are like treatment focused, I really don't use. Now, I do struggle a little bit with acne scars, and what I mean by that is whenever I do break out, which is rare, but I do, for some reason I can never get rid of it without having a little scar. So I do have my own products to like help to lighten those up, but I don't really do a lot of treatment focused skincare. The same way I don't do a lot of treatment focused hair care, because my hair doesn't have any problems. Like, I don't have dandruff, I don't have dryness, I don't have breakage, I don't have none of that. I just need to keep my hair moisturized. So that's why for me personally, I like a line that focuses on hydration, which is why my line is a hydrating line. This is from Nude Stick. I literally got a PR package from them in the last video. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a double PR. Whenever you get PR products back to back like this from the same brand, they probably just send it to you twice. I bet you it's the same stuff. Oh no. Okay. This is a Glassy Glow Balm. It's like a blush. Okay, this is cute. So I have it in 2 shades. Okay, I actually might, let me shut up, because I actually might keep these. I love blush. Then last, I got a letter from the IRS. Oh, I got a refund. What? I got a tax refund. That's crazy. This is my first time ever getting a tax refund. It's not a lot, but hey. Okay, but now let's get into it. So, okay, this is what's changing, what I'm trying new. So first things first, let's talk about this workout. I have seen a lot of people lately, which I understand, be like telling me, girl, you look fine the way you are. You don't need to lose any more weight. And this is something that people have been telling my whole journey, but a lot now since the results are really showing. And here's the thing, and I told you guys this several times, the only reason why I am still losing weight at this point is because of my stomach. I want a flat core. I want a defined core. I'm not saying I want a 6-pack, but I definitely want to see like a very pronounced 11 line. I want it to look defined, and I want it to be flat. Part of the way that you get that is by losing that layer of fat over your stomach, and I still have fat over my stomach because I carry most of my fat in my stomach, which means my body fat percentage has to be pretty low for me to be able to get rid of that layer to see that definition. So that's why I'm still on this weight loss right now. Like, if I had a flat stomach, I would stop right now. Like, everything else, my legs, my arms, my thighs, my butt, all of it I'm happy with. It's just my stomach. I didn't know that that's only part of how you get that super flat stomach that I see girls on social media have. The other part is actually training your core. And I never thought to prioritize this because you know how they used to have those videos online that were like, get abs in 10 days, you know, like the Chloe Ting stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love Chloe Ting. She helped me during COVID. You know, everybody now is like, you know, crunches won't help you get abs. Abs are made in the kitchen. You got to prioritize your nutrition. So I thought, you know, I automatically, the more weight that I lose, you know, my stomach gonna be flat and all that. And yeah, my stomach is flatter now because I have lost weight. But if I want that defined core that I see, I have to train my core. And I was like, how are girls getting rid of that like lower belly fat? Like, how are, like, from here all the way down, like their entire length of their abdomen is just flat. Like, there's no lower belly pooch, no nothing. Because I want to have a flat stomach in like a bodycon dress, right? And so I started doing some research, and I realized it's because they were doing deep core training. I started like researching what deep core was, and basically your deep core muscles is basically your TVA, or your transverse abdominis. I learned this in med school, actually, in my anatomy class. But it's basically a muscle that wraps the entire length of your core, and it holds all your organs together. And yeah, and so the thing is, if you have a weak TVA, or that's short for the muscle name, whenever you eat, drink, whatever, your TVA isn't pulling your stomach in. So that's why you know, maybe drink a bottle of water, you feel pregnant after you eat something, even if it's small, you know, your stomach distends so much. And also why you have to suck in to get your stomach flatter, and even then you still have that lower belly pooch hanging out. So apparently, if you train and strengthen your TVA, it will naturally pull your stomach in from the inside out. So like, think of a balloon, right? Think about if you add water and food to a balloon, it's gonna naturally expand. That's what a weak TVA is. Now imagine if you have a balloon and you wrap a belt around it, right? Now, if you put stuff in it, it's still gonna get bigger, but instead of going out, it's going to go up. And even then, it's not gonna expand as much because it has that belt securing it. By training your deep core, that muscle will naturally start to suck in your stomach from the inside out, just naturally. Like even in your relaxed state, it will look like you're sucking in. And that's why those girls have those flat stomachs. And even when you eat, you know, a large meal or you drink water, you're still gonna expand because you're human, but it's gonna go more like expand this way versus out this way, if that makes sense. But that all comes from strengthening your TVA. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, aiming with my new workout. So I'm still doing my Pilates 4 days a week, but I'm going to add a 10 to 15 minute deep core workout after each Pilates course. So tomorrow I'm going to show you guys the workout I'm going to be doing. I took a long time of research, a lot of ChatGPT, a lot of videos to find the 4 most effective core workouts, the most effective order to do them in, the most effective reps. And so I'm going to show y'all all that tomorrow. And it will be actually my 3rd time doing it. I started a few days ago, so that's my updates. But I'm feeling really good. You know, I'm feeling great right now. I'm feeling very skinny and slim. All right, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow for a deep core workout.
To Christ and he's on my side, yeah. I don't want the pride, I want peace in life. Thereof you find it. I gotta take the narrow gate, and that's why I'll be praising you, I'll be serving you,
Hey guys, what's up? I'm about to head to an event and I just want to show you guys my outfit really quick. Skinny. This top is actually blowing me right now. I bought this top last year and I remember that I struggled to put this on. Like, this is a very like structured top. There's not a lot of stretch or room, especially around the waist. So the fact that I was able to slip it on and it's kind of a little bit too big around this area, I'm gonna have to keep doing this all night pretty much. It's blowing me away. And same thing with these slacks. Actually, I'm gonna find a clip of me in these pants when I first tried them on. It was like a Fashion Over try on haul for Vlogmas, I think of 2023. So because my, you know, lower body was bigger, it would, you know, stretch against the pants, making it even more see-through. And I couldn't wear them, especially with underwear, because even if the underwear was black, you could see through the pants. But here we are, no see-through the pants. They're a little bit too big. I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep this up. So I don't want them to sag at the crotch. I definitely need a small in this top, but it's okay. I think I look put together. It's an event for YouTube. It's their creator collective. They've been hosting them all over the country and they finally have one in Atlanta, so I got an invite. So I think this is super classy and cute. You know, modest girly, but we can still, you know, show off. I'm about to head out because I looked up this place last night. I was like, oh, okay, like 20-minute drive, probably 30 with traffic. 45 minutes away. Starts at 5, it's currently 4:55. So I'm gonna leave in like 10 minutes and probably get there around 6-ish, and then I'm not gonna stay the whole time. I'll probably stay till like for like an hour and a half, something like that. All right, I'll show y'all a few clips of the event. I think it's gonna be super fun, and yeah. So I am leaving. I stayed for about an hour, honestly, y'all. So I've been to influencer events before. Like, this isn't my first one. It's like probably my 3rd or 4th one, and I kind of felt out of place and like isolated and weird and kind of uncomfortable. I thought it was just because I was insecure about my body, and even though I have a lot of followers, there's still insecurities I have about my platforms and me being an influencer. But you know, I look great. Am I got my goal? No, but I feel confident in my body. And I felt confident at the event. I just realized it's not my scene. This sounds so bad, but I feel like the influencer niche is so worldly, and my life consists of like church, working out, working, doing my job, just living a very peaceful, chill life. That kind of felt like a club scene, like, and I know it was sponsored by YouTube, right? I just randomly pop up somewhere. But I don't know, I just felt out of place, and I thought it was me. I just realized I think it is me, but not because of the reasons I think it is. As a woman of God, those environments, I just felt out of place because those don't represent Christ. Like, there wasn't nothing crazy happening. It's just that as I've grown closer in Christ, I'm more sensitive, And honestly, this is something I experienced at my last event. I just felt everything was very surface level and just for the camera. Like, don't get me wrong, it's an influencer event. People have their phones, cameras, vlog, and stuff like that. But I just felt like even the conversations and everything, it's just like surface level. Like, I'm an influencer, but I don't know. It's just, I don't feel like I connect well with the niche. I don't feel like when I go to things like this, I connect well and have a good time. I don't have a bad time, but I just feel like it's very surface level. Like, you kind of have to present yourself a certain way and act a certain way. I don't know, like, it was fun. I have, people that I know in the industry and friends and stuff, so I got to see them. I haven't seen them in a minute. That was fun. Besides, like, standing around and talking and eating, there was nothing really to connect with. And it had nothing to do with them. It's just the influencer world in general. So I think I'm coming to accept the fact that I'm just somebody that I can be an influencer but don't have to be in the influencer world like that. Is this the last influencer event I'm gonna go to? No. But I think now I'm more confident going in, knowing that the way that I felt was just because of in here, not because I wasn't confident out here, Lord, I didn't pass my car up talking to y'all. The event ends at 8, it's 7:30. Honestly, I was just sitting there by myself. I lost my friends, so I couldn't find them. And so I found them eventually and told them bye, but I was like, you know what, I have free will. I don't have to stay here. I can go home. It's weird. Before, I used to feel like I had to stay by a certain time. No, I was just sitting there. I'm going home in my bed, eat my dinner because I'm hungry. And like, also, so I think part of the reason why I want to leave is because it was outside. Like, I looked it up beforehand, like I always do. It's called the Echo Lounge, I think. So it's a lounge. I'm thinking, okay, it's like a place you go inside, you sit, you mingle, you might stand around, but it was mainly outside. When I got there, I was like, okay, this is definitely a club on a regular night. Like, this is not, my vibe. When I first walked up, I thought it was gonna be like, I don't want to say professional, but yeah, like, you're in, an area, kind of like the Black Girl Digital Awards was, the Huda Beauty event that I went to. It was actually in a hotel, it was inside. This is more like a club, like just a hangout thing. And maybe that personally is just not my vibe. I used to feel like weird. I was like, oh, why? You should go out and you should club and you should drink and you should do all this stuff, because I'm still in my 20s and like I said, I've been to a club before and all that type of stuff. But it's just, even when I was doing it, I just was doing it to try to fit in, I guess. I personally didn't like it. And today I just kind of felt out of place because like they had alcohol there and drinks. I mean, I'll be around that stuff and it don't really bother me. It's just the atmosphere, the vibe. I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if it was like in a hotel or if it was at an actual restaurant, where you can sit down and mingle and do. I think that's just too club-like for me, and I just think I stick out because it's just like, I just don't think I like the influencer space like that. I like being an influencer and I like the opportunities that influencers have, like flying to LA and doing like the Heritage by Mindy campaign. That was fun. That was like structured, that was for work. It wasn't just a chill, let's go, have a drink and do that. That's just not me, I'll go to brunch, I'll go eat, I'll go sit down in a restaurant, but just like the party type vibe, that's what that was. And I'm just not judging anybody for doing that. I'm just saying, I personally, that's just never been my scene. Even before I got like really saved, I'm just too much of a homebody and too isolated. I'm glad I came though, because it's important for me to know like what things I am and am not comfortable or do enjoy. And I just realized as a grown woman, I don't like that. I don't like, the party club, have a drink, mingle, everybody just around taking pictures and filming videos. Again, no judgment. I'm an influencer. I get it. It's just not my vibe. But I look cute though. But I'm definitely hopping straight in the shower when I get back. It was so freaking hot and should not have worn white. Okay, but weight loss related, I did have like half of a chicken wing. They weren't seasoned, so. And then I had like maybe this much mac and cheese. And then I had like maybe 10 fries. So I probably had like 200 calories worth of stuff. It really was like just bites. The line for food was really long and it was, but yeah.
Baptized in Christ, he saved my life. He sacrificed his own for mine. So I'm diligent and obedient, or at least I try. I wish I had a dime for the times I've been criticized. They love to hate, I don't care what they say. Laugh while I listen, staying in my lane with the Lord. I'm in the spirit. Never mind, I'm thinking twice, I'm on a rise, yeah. While everybody else getting up to no good, I'll be praising you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. I'll be serving you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. I'm a praise light. Yeah, I'm a serve light.
Okay, guys, close this. We're having hibachi tonight. Saw the recipe on TikTok. So I made my own yum yum sauce. It's just here, no sugar added, ketchup, light mayo, and rice wine vinegar. Instead of doing rice or noodles, I just decided to make some eggs because I'm eating noodles for my first meal this week and I didn't want it to be too carby. Usually if I have rice, that's like the only sort of carb like that I have. So we're just gonna do eggs. But this smells really good. I'm hungry. I think it's been a minute since I've done like an actual recipe. That's just because I've been loving my Costco stuff that I've gotten. Everything's kind of pre-packaged, pre-made, but this look really good, so I want to try it. Hey guys, it's 11 o'clock. It's super late, but I just finished cleaning out my closet. It took me 3 days. And I just want to show you all the clothes that I am giving away because they no longer fit. Literally 10 trash bags full of clothes, plus some other things I'm just giving away, like pillows and stuff like that. And the thing is, in the comments, I know some people were like, girl, like, you can wear belts, you can get so tailored, but honestly, that would be way more expensive than just giving it away and buying a new wardrobe, because I'm gonna have to get all of my clothes altered and tailored. And honestly, a lot of my wardrobe is from like 2-3 years ago, and I have grown so much as a woman and my style has changed a lot. So I also want to experience getting a new wardrobe as like a grown woman who's like about to be in her like latter half of her 20s. So a lot of that stuff just isn't my style anymore, so giving it away. And let me just show you what my closet looks like. I worked so hard on it, y'all. Do y'all see how little clothes are in here? Look, there's like barely anything in here. My closet was stuffed. Look, all those dresses, half of them are gone because I can't wear them anymore. Jackets, everything. Now look, okay, I haven't started on all the PR yet, so everything in this right here, all of this right here. We got a lot of stuff to get through. A lot of stuff. And y'all think I'm playing about giveaways? Look at this. Now, mind you, what I'm about to show you does not include everything else I have to go through and see what I do and don't need and what I am and am not going to keep that I've been receiving for like the past 2 months that I've been showing y'all in videos. Look at this entire box just full of goodies. Like, all of this I'm giving away. Cleansers, hair stuff, skincare, body care. This is probably like 5 to 10 grand worth of products right here that I'm giving away. And again, I haven't even gone through like the last 2 months worth of PR. So that could easily, I actually believe that would at least double in size. I know I haven't talked about the giveaways in a minute, but that's just because I haven't had time to go through everything. But now that she's made, it's kind of chilled out a little bit. Products are out. Y'all are way too bright. Now that everything's kind of chilled out, what she's made, and like we're kind of relaxed on that end, I finally have time to go through stuff and actually organize these giveaways. My goal is to start the giveaways in June, so in like 2 weeks. We'll see. It should be soon though. Also, it's time for my late night snack. Lord, do not let me burn myself. So I'm just warming up these baked oats. I made them in the last vlog. I made them again. Just gonna warm them up. I have these apples that I cooked on the stove a couple days ago, so I'm gonna warm these up and put them on top. Maybe with like a little bit of whipped cream. And we're gonna call it a night. And I did post on my story about me going to the YouTube event, and I kind of asked you guys, what sort of stuff do you like to see? Y'all have some pretty like interesting answers. I'm happy to see that a lot of people are wanting non-hair content from me. I think I'm finally in the place where I'm gonna slowly start transitioning out of hair content. I'm not gonna completely stop doing it. I don't think I ever will, but it's not gonna be a regular thing on my channel anymore. Majority of my hair content will be on my business page. So I will continue to film hair content for my business, but it won't be a part of my personal page like that anymore. I see a lot of Christian requests, more on your journey in relationship with Christ. I'm sorry, I just got a Q&A from somebody that I know, and I'm just, it's kind of awkward. Day in the life vlogs. And I see a lot of requests for just vlogs, like everyday life sort of things, so I guess not necessarily concentrated around weight loss. I'm kind of using weight loss as a way to kind of stick my foot in the door of lifestyle, because let me be honest with y'all, I have tried doing, you know, day in my life vlogs, or come with me, or spend the day with me, or just like random things I do in my day and they don't perform well. But I noticed that when I tie weight loss to it, it does well, because everybody wants to know how to lose weight. So I'm going to continue to try to incorporate more lifestyle content as it's attached to my weight loss journey, but eventually hopefully we can transition to where I can post a video and it has nothing to do with weight loss and just about like lifestyle stuff, and it performs just as well. But I hear y'all, I see y'all, I just have to do it strategically, because one thing I learned about being a content creator is just because somebody wants to see something doesn't mean that the video is going to perform well. And it's not y'all, it's social media. Like, the algorithm won't push out my content if it doesn't know what it is or if it thinks it's new, right? It will kind of play it safe until I prove that y'all actually like it. Think about it, right? It took me almost a year and some change to get to this point where I can post vlogs like this and they perform pretty okay. I can post weight loss content and it performs really well, like sometimes even better than my hair content. But think about what I was doing this time last year, was just strictly hair, right? So it took a very long time for me to transition into something else and for y'all to kind of come with me and the algorithm to kind of come with me. And I mean, because I really love how people are asking for Christian content. I'm trying to figure, I don't want to be somebody that just sits up here and preaches. That's just never been my desire. I don't want to sit here and like do my makeup and like preach and do this and do that. I think giving like Christian girly tips and advice and stuff is cool, but I don't want to be someone that just sits down and talks, right? I'm trying to figure out creative ways to show you guys how I walk with Christ in my day-to-day life. For example, when I do a what I eat in a day, you always see me, you know, filming a clip of me reading my Bible, you know, like little things like that, or how I'm tying my weight loss journey to overcoming gluttony, because that's like the biggest thing for me. But I hear you guys, I see you guys, I appreciate everything that you're saying. If you want to still comment a video idea, content ideas, I did post about it on my community tab, so you can go check that out and just let me know. I'll be actively checking those comments for the next couple of weeks just to kind of see the direction I need to go. But yeah. Hey guys, super quick grocery haul. I didn't get that much this week because I'm really trying to eat all the food that I be buying. I still have stuff from that first Costco haul I ever did that I still have to eat. So we're gonna start with the ice cream, because I gotta put it in the freezer before it melts. So I got some more of the Yasso ice cream sandwiches and the chocolate crunch. I went through this box so quick. These are really, really good. So I had to stock up. I would highly recommend. Then I saw these. These are the chocolate crunch bars, but they're sea salt caramel. So I think I'm really liking the ones that come with that outer chocolate crunch layer. I saw that Halo Top had some ice cream, so I want to try the brownie batter, and I want to try their sea salt caramel. They did not have my Fairlife milk, which makes me upset, but I decided to get some soy milk. Fun fact, I used to be allergic to dairy when I was a baby, so my mother could not breastfeed me, and I also could not have formula. So I drank soy milk. Thank the Lord I grew out of that, and I also got, you know, some more of my yogurt. Every time I go to the store, I always grab it if I see it, because there are plenty of times y'all know where I go and it's not there. I got some carrots because I've been seeing that ribbon carrot salad everywhere, so I think I want to try that today. I might show you guys that, but I'm just going to throw in all the veggies that I have just sitting in the fridge in the salad, but I wanted to really get the carrots. I got the organic kind because they look way better than the ones in the package that don't have the top ones, so that's why I got organic. Also got some more strawberries. Strawberries are my favorite fruit, if you haven't noticed. And they're super low in calories. Then I got some more sugar-free cheesecake pudding. Y'all know, staple in this household. I got some more of my berry sangria Crystal Light. Then I got some snacks. Since my calories have increased, I think I can go back to slowly eating snacks. Before, it was just too much. So y'all know I have the Catalina Crunch like cereal, the dupe for the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, I didn't know they had these trail mix, like Chex Mix. So I got the honey mustard and I got the, what is this? Cheddar. And then I'm trying to get more fiber into my diet, you know, because it keeps you regular, but also is good for you. So that's why I've been trying to eat popcorn more often. But I also love chickpeas, and they're really high in fiber. I got the sea salt and Korean barbecue. And then finally, I've been craving bagels. I saw that there are these solo bagels that are supposed to be really low in calories. I couldn't find them. I think they're at Whole Foods. I did not feel like driving away to Whole Foods. So I got these mini bagels. 3 of these are 320 calories. So I'm gonna actually have one of these today. Probably 2 of these with like some turkey, and then I got some cream cheese. Always get the whipped because it's lower in calories. This is only 50 calories per serving. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have that much going on today. I did not go to Goodwill today. I was running late to my class. I'm so tired. I only got like 4 hours of sleep because last night when I showed y'all my closet, it was like 2:30 in the morning. Last night when I showed y'all my closet, remember I said that I had finished the clothing part, but I hadn't started the actual PR and beauty stuff. Well, I started that. I didn't get to finish, but I had to go to sleep, and I went to sleep like 3 a.m. But y'all, there's so much PR. I'm talking probably like 10 to 15 grand worth of products sitting in that box, and I had to get more boxes. It's just huge, and I had to separate everything from like skincare, hair care, body care. Y'all gonna get some good stuff, and I'm gonna have to pick like 15-20 people a month, and y'all, it's gonna be like hundreds of dollars worth of products per giveaway because I just there's just no way. 85% of those products are unused, untouched, unopened. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'll see y'all later. Hey guys, just wanted to hop on here because I forgot I did not close out this video. Something kind of exciting to close out the video. So you know how I said we weren't going to have a weigh-in because I broke my scale and I kind of don't want to get one. I think I want to start using the one at my gym just to mental wise so I don't get obsessed with it. Well, I actually weighed myself on Monday, so about a week ago. I was 134.3 pounds. Now, I don't have a picture of it because I wasn't planning on saying anything in the vlog, but I figured why not? So I'm just gonna have to take my word on it, but that is my current weight. So I realized that my scale was underweighing me by 3.8 pounds. So I've still lost, at this point, 26 pounds. It's just the numbers have shifted. So my highest weight was about 160 pounds, which is crazy. And so from there till now, I've lost about 26 pounds. So that's exciting. And I definitely did enjoy increasing my calories. I definitely had to play around with how I want to spread out my meals to make sure that because that isn't as large of a deficit that I'm not going over accidentally, and I'm being a little bit more stricter with counting and measuring everything. But I think it's going to turn out really good. Y'all, we're so close. We have 9 pounds left. And hopefully by my birthday, which is about 7 weeks away, I'll at least have dropped another 5 solid pounds. And I mean, at this point, even if I don't get to my goal weight by my birthday, I will still look really good. My stomach will at the very least be flat, even if I don't have the level core definition I want. And then, you know, after vacation, we can just lock back in towards the fall. And I'm gonna get, you know, my dream body by at least Thanksgiving. So, but it's still crazy to me that I think I lost about 18 pounds just this year. And at first I'm thinking, dang, like that's almost 5 months you've only lost 18 pounds. But 18 pounds is a lot, especially because I'm not that big. Like, I know I joke and be like, oh, I was so big, but I know in the grand scheme of things, even at my heaviest, I wasn't like super obese or big. And the smaller that I get, the harder it is to actually lose weight on the scale and see that reflected, even if I'm losing fat. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products to help promote growth. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Always come through. Could you make sense of what I've been